Hello, hello. I hope I'm live. My name is Kat. Just in case we're meeting for the first time, I'm one of the founders of Beach Boss Influencers, a coaching community for network marketers and entrepreneurs who want to learn how to build their business on social media, build their personal brands, grow their influence, and stop chasing everyone with the breath to grow their business. So, in today's videos, I want to share with you something that a lot of you probably can relate to. And I'm going to be talking about Facebook groups. So, what usually I notice a lot of network marketers are struggling is that they create a group or their upline created a group for them to engage with their customers or new prospects, which are usually called VIP groups. I think that's what they usually call. Sometimes they call like support groups. Sometimes they have different names, but the groups to help to create more sales by inviting people who are already your customers, former or current customers, or just potential customers in that group with the goal to sell them the products. And if you have one of those groups, let me know. And also let me know if that group went dead. So that's what I'm observing from a lot of network marketers complaints that these groups usually go dead. And it's frustrating because we invest a lot of time and effort and also inviting people into those groups, but they are just not as effective as they used to be, or they used to be effective for your upline, and now you don't see any payoff from these groups, and you're wondering, is there something I'm doing wrong? Is there something the group could be something in the group that could be done differently? All of these are really good questions, and we're just going to cover today. I'm going to cover today what is it that you might be doing wrong that makes your group a ghost town, because it's frustrating, right? You got people into that group and they're just not engaging, they're not communicating, they're not replying to any posts, and they're not buying anything. It's a ghost town. Like, you're creating posts and you feel like it's just hitting a dead wall. Nobody ever sees those posts. So if you can relate to this, let me know in the comments. You're certainly not alone, and I'm going to try to help you to fix it today. So the first thing that popped into my mind is to actually look up the meaning of the word group. So group of people, not just usually group, it's a group of people. So group, when I looked it up, and it might be, some differences, not exact words, is a group of people united by the same goals and the same mission. So now when you look at your VIP group, or whatever you call that group, you look at it and you ask yourself, what are my goals for this group? And a lot of times the answer would be, well, I want more sales and I want more customers and also new distributors. This is my goal. This is why I created this group. And if this making sense to you so far, let me know. I just need to let know Adam not to come here because I'm recording a live video. Yes. Okay, at least he was not yelling across the house. So this probably was your goal when you were creating this group, or maybe it's not you, your upline, but you get the idea. Now, if you want the group to be thriving community, your goal and the goal of the entire group has to be the same. A group of people united by the same goal and the same mission. And if you ask yourself, what is the goal of the people that I invited or added to that group? What is their goal? Why they got into that group? What was their goal? They probably, majority of them, got into the group just to support you, just to be polite. Sometimes it's, sadly, but it's true, they do just so we leave them alone. Like, okay, I'll go into your group, that's fine. But their goal is not to help to sell you the products. Maybe your mom and sister has this goal to help you sell your products, and that's fine. But majority of people, their goal usually not to be sold, not to be annoyed by another salesy promotional information that we bombarded with every single day. So do you see there's a huge disconnect? If your goals are not aligned with the goals of the members of your community or your group, the group's gonna go dead. It's gonna die. So how to flip the switch? It's actually very, very easy. And once I figured out how to flip that switch, and the first step is to ask yourself, what is actually those people that are in your group or joining your group or going to join your group in the future? What is it that they want? That is the $1,000,000 question if you answer it correctly and start giving it to those people. So when I started implementing this method, what actually happened in my business is that when I created my very first group, my own group, where I was the creator, I was the leader, and no one else, I was the boss. When I created my very first group, which was probably about 4 years ago now, I had over 100 people wanting to join my group, begging me to let them in before I even launched the group. Wouldn't it be crazy amazing to have 100 people knocking on your door asking you, how can I get in? And also inviting their friends to be in your group. And not only getting into the group, but communicating, engaging, uh, replying to your post, watching to your videos, telling other people about your group and bringing their friends in and buying your stuff and wanting to join your team. That's a life changer, right? And this method not only worked for me for one single group, we've implemented this method to many, many groups of ours, and we were able organically grow it from 0 to several thousand people in a matter of just a few weeks. I don't want to say days, that actually was days, but it sounds a little bit unrealistic, but we were able to grow it in just several days. But I don't want to promise the same thing. I would say weeks. You could grow your group in a matter of several weeks from 0 to at least a couple hundred. And not just people who will get in there and will want to do nothing with your group because your goals are not aligned with their goals. So would you want to get a sneak peek to that process? What is actually you should do from how you set up that group to what you post in that group, how you engage with people, and how you get them to buy your stuff, all step by step. So, if that sounds like something you want to get your hands on, I will be sharing this process step by step from start to finish with all the little details during our next level workshop that's happening virtually from June 16th through 18th. And I think I'm sharing this group training on the second day. There will be a lot of amazing trainings like this from day 1, day 2, and day 3. Every single day will be packed with hands-on actionable information that you can take with you and implement the same day. So if you're interested to learn how to get your business to the next level directly from the people who have done it, who've tested it, and who will give it to you almost, I can say, on silver platter, you need to get to the next level workshop. So some of you already signed up. We have many amazing people who grabbed their seats, and I'm going to tell you they're not going to last long. There's a limited amount of seats. We want it to still be intimate event because if there's a lot of people, we kind of get lost in the crowd, but we want to see you. We want to know who you are. We want to interact with you. We want this experience to be special and intimate so you can actually learn something, ask questions, implement it, and have results that you want. So If you haven't grabbed a ticket to your next level workshop, there will be a link above this video. Also might be in the comments as well. If you have any questions, ask them. And the answer to this question, I know for sure, it's not going to be recorded. So in order to get this information, you need to be at the event. So if you registered for the event, you will be able to purchase the recordings later, but you have to show up and be there. So it's not one of those boring webinars where you're going to be sitting a whole day and just listening. It's a totally different event, very interactive, where you will be asked to share your class work, not even homework. You will get a lot of homework as well. But anyways, so this is the most frequent question that we get asked. Will it be recorded? Can you register and not show up and just watch the recordings later? The answer is no. The recordings only will be available for people who actually were at the event. So you can go back and rewatch some of the stuff and do the homework properly. So that's the only reason you will get the recording. So I hope that makes sense. So if you haven't grabbed your ticket, you need to do it right now, because sooner is better than later. They all will be gone and you will be sorry that you didn't do it. So in this event, not for everyone. It's only for people who are ready to drop all the excuses, to show up for their business, roll up their sleeves and start taking actions. So that's what it's all about. And we have incredible testimonials and results of people who have attended this event in the past. And in the past, you could be there only if you fly across the country. Usually we do it in Florida, and be there in person. So for the first time ever in the history of Beach Buzz influencers, this event is going to be virtual. And we're not really sure if we will ever do it virtual again. So it's our first run, it's our test run, and we might not ever do it virtual again. So it's a huge opportunity for people who are not part of our higher level program to get a taste of what is it like to be a high level student and start getting high level results. Because let's be honest, if you want your business to get to the next level, you have to start show up as a next level person. And this event is probably going to be one of them where you could do that. So I'm not going to keep you any much longer. Just wanted to share some of the incredible information about the upcoming workshop. And if you haven't grabbed your ticket yet, you can do it right now. So this is it from me today. I hope to see you at the workshop. I hope to see you thriving in this community. Ask questions, participate, learn, and take action. So see you later. Have a great day.